colleagues, acquaintances, because this is a very anxiety-inducing time. Not just the election, but we're still in, you know, COVID cases rising, unemployment situations. A lot of us are dealing with issues with our families and our friends, and so today and this week, since we're not going to know, probably not going to know the election results by tonight, it's definitely going to induce some restlessness within us. So today I want to offer some yoga asana practice to help us ground, to feel rooted, to come back to a space of calm and strength that we can use as we go through the day today and come back to later this week. So it will be about a 30-minute flow, all levels, not too difficult, as followed by a 10-minute meditation. So that's the plan for today. So if everyone can get on your mats, all you'll need today is, if you have like a pillow or a yoga block, something for meditation, just have that handy. But other than that, what I want you to do is just sit down, and put your feet together, kind of like in this diamond position. All right, feet are pressing straight together. And I want you to hold the outside of your feet. And we're just going to start with a simple butterfly with your eyes closed. So just wiggle your knees a little bit up and down. And today's practice is all about grounding. It's about activating that lower chakra on the bottom of the spine. And so as you take some deep breaths here, really concentrate on the lower part of the spine. Start to wake up everything down below the navel. And just feel, check in. What are you feeling today in your body, in your mind? Keep going with that butterfly. Good, 10 more seconds. Good, and then you can pause. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come on to our hands and knees. And I just want you to shake out the hips a little bit. So we just moved the bottom of the spine. I want you to really feel your body pressing into the floor in this tabletop position. So wrists over shoulders, knees under hips, and just move your hips and your spine side to side. Move your torso. We're working up from the base through the spine. Start to wake everything up. And really feel yourself pressing into the floor, connecting to the floor. Feel the earth supporting you. Feel your mat supporting you. Good, and from here we're going to take some cat-cows. So inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, curl the toes down, curl the back up. Good. Inhale, flat toes, inhale, arch the back. Exhale. And again. One more time. Really press into the ground. Look up, and press down. Cool. So from here, come back into a flat back. And I just want you to come into an easy downward dog. Big bend in the knees. It should feel nice and lazy down dog. Again, feel your hands supported by the ground. Just pedal out your feet a little bit. Notice tension in your feet or your calves, your legs, what's tight. Good. Now inhale, bring that right leg up. Now I want you to bend the right knee and just twist it over to the left as far as you can, even if it's a couple of inches, that's okay. I'm going to be here for 2 more breaths. Good. And now come back. Downward dog with that right leg up. Swing it forward so the right hand lands between the hands. Lower the back knee and come up into a very low lunge. And let the back foot lie flat and just hold straight. You might feel a little heat from the downward dog already. That's good. This isn't going to be too an active practice, but it is going to engage a lot of the leg muscles, a lot of the bigger muscles in the back. So you'll definitely feel a little heat, but that's good. Keep breathing here in this low lunge. Keep pushing your hips forward a little bit. Good. Now place your hands down on your front foot and lean back to keep that front leg straight. And we're coming into a half split. So some of you might not have the flexibility on that leg, that's fine. Just keep this front foot flexed and frame the foot as best you can with that back flat as possible. Here, if you can, fingertips here. For some of you, you might have the flexibility and you can move your knee back. This is going to help us get into the leg because we're going to do some balancing postures to help us feel focused and grounded during this time. So keep breathing here. You know, I gotta say, now that election day is here, the restlessness is kind of more still than I had anticipated. Keep breathing into that leg. But the mind wants to drift today, so this grounding is going to be really valuable for all of us. Good, now inhale, look up. Untuck the back toes, lean a little forward to come out of the lunge. Good, frame that front foot. Come up onto the back toes, come into plank. Hold plank for 2 breaths. Feel your core activated, feel you pushing down into your toes. And come down all the way onto your belly. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm going to slip it back just so you can see. Come into a Sphinx pose, so elbows right under the shoulders. Press into the palms, really ground into the palms, push into the tops of the feet. Inhale, just the upper back. Don't come into the lower back, just a couple breaths here. Engage the top of the back. Gazes forward. Good. One more breath. On your next exhale, bring your forehead down to the ground. Palms next to the ribs. Untuck the toes, come up into plank, and back into your downward dog. Pedal out the feet. Notice the difference. What's tighter? What's looser? What has more freedom? What has more space? Inhale, bring the left leg up, bend the left knee. I'll scooch forward for you. Bend the left knee and move it over to the right as best you can in your down dog. Could be a couple inches, could be a little more depending on your flexibility and space. One more breath. Come back into a regular downward dog, leg up, and bring that left foot forward, drop the back knee. Good. Some nice relief here. Release those back toes. Come into a nice, easy, low lunge. Torso straight up. Really feel that energy coming up. Lean the hips forward. Very good. A couple breaths here as we engage the hips, the inner groins. It's almost like an anticipation of today has changed the nature of the restlessness. But think about where you were last night as opposed to today. What's shifted in your energy, your mind, your body? All right, exhale, lean back into that half split on the left side now. Let's get that left calf and hamstring. So again, you want to keep your back straight as possible. Keep that left foot nice and flexed. That's what's going to give you the stretch here and the release. And if you've got the space, come down. But it's okay to be up here. For some of you, if you want to scooch that right knee back, give yourself a little more of a challenge, a little more opportunity to stretch and create space in the left leg. And take a few breaths here. And really feel the left heel pushing into the ground. Feel your right knee supporting you, your fingertips if they're on the floor. Feel the spine straight. Know that you're strong, that you're resilient, that you have the power to change your thought, your feeling, your energy. Life is not what happens to you, but what happens for you. Two more breaths. Good. Bring that right knee a little closer so you can bend the left knee into back into your lunge. Frame your front foot with your hands. Step back with your left foot into your plank. And come down into onto your belly or chaturanga, half of a push-up. Inhale into up dog or cobra, depending on what you prefer. And exhale into downward dog. Really nice. So we're going to go into some standing sequences. Just one flow before we get into our balance postures. This is going to engage our arms, our legs, and help us feel the roots into the earth. Let us feel stable and calm. So inhale the right leg up. Exhale it forward. Spin the back foot onto a 45. And we're going to come up into our warrior one. So square the hips as forward as you can. Square the shoulders and the torso. It's okay if it doesn't come all the way. You don't want to crunch into your back. Keep the spine long. Press into your front toe, your front big toe, and the outside of your back foot. And really feel yourself pressing down to give you lift. Okay? And it doesn't matter if you're all the way down here or up here. I want you to feel the push down, the roots down. Feel your toes and your legs engaging. And then that gives you the rise. You can keep hands on hips or arms up here. I know we've held this posture for a little bit, but it's so important to engage the feet here. Two more breaths. Doing good. Good. Now inhale and exhale into warrior two. So here, keep the legs the same, but extend the arms outward. Okay, now we're engaging the energy that's coming up from the legs into the torso. It's coming out through the arms, creating a lot of good energy into the body. Keep pressing into the legs. Square your body forward and look forward towards your right middle finger. Make sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed and low. 3 breaths here. Good, you're doing awesome. Good. Now, inhale, flip the palm up, the front palm over so it's facing the ceiling. And inhale, reach up. For reversal warrior, reach up first and then over to get a nice stretch in the right side. And if you need to come off of that front foot, that's totally okay. I need that this morning. No need to push ourselves too hard here. We want to feel grounded and relaxed. So come off the lunge if you need it. One more breath. Exhale back into warrior two. And now from here we go. I want you to spin onto like a high lunge. So that back foot's gonna come up onto the toes. And here, just lean your weight a little bit forward. Good. You can bring your arms down, and I want you to come up onto your right foot. I'm gonna hop back so you can see. All right, and we're gonna come into our warrior three. So this is our first balancing posture. And this is just to wake up the leg. If you want, you can use the arms to come forward. Keep pushing with the left foot back to weight against your upper body. It's okay if you wiggle and wobble. Good, one more breath. Hands come down, left foot comes down. Do a little inhale up to flat back. Exhale, palms touch the earth. Step back into plank. Good, from here, come down onto your belly, or you can do knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. You just have the left side to do. This is the most active part of the sequence, but you're doing wonderful. Feel the strength in your arms and legs. Inhale with the left leg up. Exhale, swing it forward, frame in between the front hands. Turn the right foot over to a 45. Inhale up to warrior two on the left side. Square the hips, square the torso. Push down into the feet. Good. Really feel those roots. That's giving you the lift up. Good. Two more breaths. And exhale into warrior two. On the left side. Bend a little more on the left leg. Really feel yourself pushing down into your back foot and your front foot, giving you that ground force to lift up. Great. Now flip the front palms. Inhale, reach up, and then over for your reverse warrior. 3 breaths here. Great. Almost done with this sequence. So now we're going to twist forward. Come down into warrior two. Come up into warrior one. Twist that back foot into a high lunge, so toes on the ground. Lean forward and come up into your warrior three. Little wobble, it's okay. But feel that nice release from all that upper body, pushing and pulling. That's been so good. Okay, now come down, hands touch the ground, right foot meets the left. Good job. Inhale to flat back. Exhale all the way down. Palms touch the ground, come into plank. And from here, drop your knees and come into child's pose. Whew. Nice. I know it's a lot of engagement for this early morning, but in your child's pose, take some breaths. Notice what space you've created. Notice the vibrations in your arms, your legs, your back. As you rest your forehead on the floor, feel the connection to the earth, how it supports you, how it grounds you, the humility it serves. A reminder that we are simply one being on this magnificent planet. Enjoy this quick rest. Good. And I want you to just think one thing you want to happen today. What is your utmost desire? It could be a political outcome, it could be social, cultural outcome, could be a personal win, personal victory. Have the desire clear in your mind. I want blank. Keep that visual. Keep it strong. Good. Come up. And from here, just come to stand. Okay, I'm going to face you all. We have our desire. Good. So now I want you to do, we're just going to do a quick stretch of the upper body before we get back into the legs. I want you to come into mountain pose. So feet are grounded, knees slightly bent. Engage the calves, engage the hamstrings, engage the glutes. Feel your legs strong. Core actively engaged just a little bit. You don't have to crunch so much, but keeping your spine straight with that core engagement. Chest out and broad, hands open, shoulders down, neck relaxed, head up. Close your eyes. So from here, I want you to open and close your fists and spread your fingers as wide as you can and come up. This is going to help engage the hands, get some energy into the wrists, into our joints. They rarely get the exercise they need. So you're going to come up and down once and once more. Expand the hands, come up, reach above your head, and come down again. Ooh, yeah, forearms on fire. Okay, you can open your eyes. I'm just going to roll out the wrists. 10. And the other side. And just roll out the elbows, doing a little elbow circle. So right or left arm goes forward, right arm goes the other way. Give yourself a little body-mind challenge and feel yourself still rooted in the floor. No matter what happens with our arms, with our torso, we won't get blown over, we won't feel disoriented, we'll feel that constant connection, that grounding, that healing, that stability that's always there. Good. So from here, we're going to do our first balance posture. Sorry, just checking the time for us. Cool, we're in a good spot. So come onto your right foot. This is just a quick balance posture called inner balance. It's very simple, but deceptively a little tricky. So come up onto your left big toe, so most of your weight is on your right foot. And I just want you to lift the left foot off the ground, that you're standing on your right foot. Really good, okay? Hands into prayer position. Take a breath. Now close your eyes. You will notice when you close your eyes that your proprioceptive receptors have changed a bit. Your eyes are no longer telling you where you are in space. So you're going to wobble. You're going to wiggle. Use your left toe to ground yourself. It can tap as many times as you need to, but feel grounded. Engage your core. You should feel your right ankle burning a little bit. That's good. Every balance posture is like a little massage for your central nervous system. By engaging the feet, we're really doing a great service for the entire body and our sense of balance and calm. Okay. And release, open your eyes. A little harder than you thought. Right? Closing the eyes changes the game. Okay, shake out that right foot. Okay, left foot on the ground. Right big toe touching, hands into prayer. Feel strong in the left leg, engage the core. Bring the right foot up so you're just balancing on the left. And ooh, the sides always more fun than the other. Close your eyes. And you may find that on one side you touch down a little more, or you're a little more unsure of where you are, or you're leaning or, or bending like I am. And that's perfectly fine. We're evening out the imbalances, rooting, creating equal stability, vibration. Keep going. And release. Good. Shake out the left. Good, good, good. All right. We're going to do one more balancing posture. A classic, but always good now that we've got the legs and the ankles nice and warmed up, is tree. So for tree, start on the right foot. Now you want to bring your left foot either up on the calf or on the side of the shin, or if you have the flexibility, up onto the inside of the thigh. Now, if you can't do this with a bit of ease, just go down to the shin. That's where I like to go. So we want to hold our tree, and whether you're here or here, extend the knee out. So the left knee is coming out a bit. Good. After inner balance, tree should feel pretty secure, pretty rooted. I want you to feel the spine going up, engage the core a little bit. If this is easy for you, extend the arms up. After a couple breaths, if this feels good, look up. Notice how that changes the game. If you feel a little wobble, a little fall, that's perfectly fine. If you fall out of tree, come right back into it. No matter what winds blow, no matter what the imbalance is at the top, no matter how many leaves come down, it is fall after all. The tree still stands. It will bloom in the spring. It will survive the winter so long as you are rooted, grounded, and connected into the all-healing earth, which we all come from and go back to in this lovely cycle of life. Good. Come out of it. Shake out that right ankle. Do some circles. Great. Okay. Last side. So tree on the left. So left foot on the ground. Right foot can come onto the inside of that left shin, or if you have the flexibility and space, which I do not on my left side, come up into the thigh, and that's perfectly fine. I'm going to come here. All right. Palms. Now you may find that what you were able to do expertly on the right side, there's a lot more humility to be found on the left side, and that's perfectly okay. But feel the back and forth. Feel the wobble in this balance. That's the central nervous system massage. That is what's giving you a feeling of ease and grounding. Okay, now if this is okay, arms up. Ooh. Ooh. Timber. I'm not going to look up because my left side is a little fishy today. I'm going to actually come back here. Always know, come back to a more secure version. It's still the same benefit, still the same pose. One more breath. And come down. Really good. Give yourselves a little sway back and forth. Wonderful. Excellent. All right. So everyone come down. We're going to finish up our flow practice before we get into our meditation. And if you've got a block or a pillow, feel free to come down onto it. What I want you to do, though, is, I said I'm a little too early, just come out into a staff pose. So both legs are forward, the feet are flexed, so the legs are engaged. And we're just going to do a little forward fold to complement a lot of the bends and the balances that we've been doing. So inhale, arms straight up, and exhale, hinge at the hips. So don't curve just yet. Just go as forward as you can. Arms drop down onto the shins, farther if you have the space, but don't curve your back. Just take 3 breaths here. Good job, everyone. Feel strength in your legs. It's okay if they're shaking, they should. And now I want you to let go of the tension in the feet and around the spine. Let the hands go floppy. Good. And just allow your back to curve and compress. One more breath. Slowly come on up. Sit on your cushion. And before we go into meditation, just do some head rolls. So if you were using your neck to hold yourself up in any of those poses, this can get a little tight. We want this highway from the legs where we've been rooted, where we've felt some stability, some security, some humility, that good energy flow that's coming up from the ground. We want it to easily access, come up through the body, but if it gets caught up here, our head can feel a little spacey. And if anybody's dealing with anxiety like myself, or any other sort of scattered thoughts or distress today, we want this channel to be as open as possible. So let's just do some head rolls. Start to the left and go as slow as you can when you start. Chin down, ear, chin up, ear. Really make them grand. Give your neck some love. Thank it for holding up your head every day. There's a lot going on in there. It's really your brain's best buddy. Okay, and the other way. Okay, and one more. Good. Good. All right. So we're coming into our meditation for today. So what I want you to do is come into a cross-legged position or any comfortable meditation seat for you, and have your palms resting on your knees. And so what I want you to do is close your eyes. Keep your spine as long as possible, up and straight with the crown of your head reaching into the sky. Feel your sits bones, your buttocks, your glutes, your legs, your feet resting on the floor comfortably, relying on its security, on its nourishment, on its stability that's always there. I want you to take a deep breath in and exhale long. Let's do that on a count of 4 for each. So inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. On your own. Exhale. One more. Good. Now allow your breath to return to normal. I want you to start at the top of the head and do a quick body scan. So don't judge any sensation, but just notice what's going on in your body. Start at the top of the head, going down the back of the head and the face, the eyes, the nose, the jaw, the chin, the neck, the shoulders. Go down the arms, the triceps, biceps, and elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your palms, and your fingers. Bring the attention back up to your neck and go down the back, from your upper back to the middle of your spine, to your low back. Go back up to the top of your chest, go down to your lower chest, your sternum, your ribs, your belly, all the way down to your pelvis, sex organs, go down to your thighs, your hamstrings, your knees, shins, calves, ankles, soles of your feet, heels, tops of your feet, and toes. Feel the energy and vibration that's humming inside of you. It's the same energy and vibration that's all around you in every tree, in every rock, in every creature. Keep breathing normally. I want you to imagine yourself in your favorite park, favorite spot in nature, and imagine a tall tree. It's beautiful. It's fall. It's beautiful colors, orange, red, yellow. It's been there for 500 years. You're lying next to the tree, spine straight, and you're just breathing. You feel the earth under you. You feel a gentle breeze. And maybe a concern comes up. Maybe you're worried about what might happen today or won't happen today or this week in the world, in your community, in your family, in your own lives. But the tree's roots are deep and long and has been growing and sturdy for 500 years and has weathered every kind of storm, disease, fire, winds. And so it invites you to feel its grounding, its nourishment, its everlasting strength, and invites you to release your doubts, your worries, your fears, your condemnations. Release them into the earth as the energy that they are. With every exhale, you release that energy of worry and concern over things you cannot control into the earth, meeting this mighty tree's roots. The release feels good. The stillness feels good. The security feels good. The knowledge that you are as strong and resilient as this ancient tree feels good. Now return to your desire from the early part of the class, that thing you want most. Believe with your whole being that it will happen. This is not a time to hedge, to question, to project, to doubt. All of your energy must be in harmony with that desire for it to happen. For we are all vibrational beings, casting a vibration to the universe, and with the mighty law of attraction, all things of similar vibration come to us. So know that it will come. You do not need to know the how. You do not need to force it to come. You simply need to be in harmony with your desire. Feel grounded, feel nourished, feel complete against this tree. Knowing that whatever you desire will come to you. All negative thought and energy and emotion at this point will only serve to distract and deter you from your goal. And while you cannot control the world around you, you can control the vibration you offer and the desires that you cast out into the world. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Come back to the body. Feel your legs and feet on the floor. Feel your sits bones on the floor, on a cushion. Feel the strength of your spine, the clarity of your mind. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And gently blink open your eyes. This energy that you feel, this space, this peace, this is available to you anytime. Carry it with you today to be that space and that vibration for others. Thank you for practicing this morning. Thank yourselves for giving you the time and your body and your mind the space to feel nourished, feel secure, feel grounded in what's going to be a wild few days, but it will all be okay. Namaste, my beautiful friends and family. I'll see you tomorrow.